China has spent $1.3 billion on concessionary loans and gifts since 2011 to become the Pacific's second-largest donor after Australia, stoking concern in the West that several tiny nations could end up overburdened and in debt to Beijing. "We are concerned about Chinese practices that lead to unsustainable debt," said a U.S. government source with direct knowledge of Washington's plan for the region, who spoke on condition of anonymity. The U.S. official said Washington needed to have adequate representation in the Pacific countries in order to let their governments know what options were open to them and the consequences of taking offers from elsewhere. China's embassy in Australia did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Earlier this year, China's ambassador said Beijing was careful to ensure that borrowers were able to meet debt repayments. The U.S. government source said Washington would boost diplomatic staffing numbers in Palau, the Federated States of Micronesia, and potentially Fiji within the next 2 years. Earlier this month, Tongan Prime Minister Akilisi Fiva sought support from other governments in the region to make a coordinated request for China to forgive mounting debts. The Pacific leader then abruptly backed down after Beijing complained about the plan. Palau and Tuvalu both recognize Taiwan, which is claimed by Beijing as a Chinese territory, and has become one of China's most sensitive issues. Naval diplomacy. China isn't only offering funds to build influence. Fiji has a strong economy on the back of a vibrant tourism sector. It will have plenty of finance options, said a former Australian diplomat. Increasing influence in Pacific region.